Is the audio working now? Oh, nice. Nice. Now the audio is working. I really don't know how many is gonna be tuning into this particular spontaneous live stream that I'm gonna be doing here. So we just have to wait and see how many is gonna be tuning in. I honestly have no idea how many people are gonna be tuning in, but it's gonna be fun. Thomas Hampe is in the chat. Hello! Hope that you're having a great day, night, or whatever you are in this green-blue world. I'm just gonna be waiting for a few of you guys to be tuning in to this. Because I have seen a lot of discussion going around this particular topic. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be sharing this one around so a lot more can tune in. Greetings from Finland. Greetings to you as well. Hope that you are having a great day, Thomas. Let's see. Gonna be sharing it around. Share it on Discord. So a few more is tuning in. Alright, we are currently 3 concurrent viewers. So, to the 3 wonderful people that decided to tune in to this stream, how are you doing? Hope that you are having an excellent day or excellent night. There has been going on a lot of drama with this current topic that we are going to be discussing. I've been going through Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, and even in the comment section of Devolarat's newest live stream / video that he put out earlier this morning. So in this we are gonna be taking a look at the solutions, what caused this whole drama to begin, and how we can implement some other rules so this misunderstandings or anything like that has been going on for the past few years, maybe. So it's gonna be fun to see how all of you guys are gonna be feeling about this. Have been watching for years all the Devon matches. For my eyes, looked like Devon was treated unfairly. You are not the only one that is feeling that way, Thomas. You're not the only one who felt that way. When I was reading through the comments and videos that people were making about this particular subject, a lot of the viewers were really furious. There were so many angry people with how Devolarat was being treated, while Gennady Kukwinian capitalized on that just to get away with as much advantage as humanly possible. When the referees was solely focused on Devon, Gennady capitalized in order to get as much leverage as humanly possible. So, yeah, that is, as I said, you are not the only one who is feeling that Devon was treated unfairly in this particular East versus West event. But we are gonna be taking a look on what we can do in order for this entire scenario mostly can go away in the near future, if it does so at all. By the way, guys, we are 7 concurrent viewers and 4 likes. So if you are new to this live stream, be sure to bump up the like button so a lot more people, so this live stream can get boosted in the algorithm. The like that you are giving to this particular live stream really helps out the channel a lot. It might be a little step for you, but it's a very big step for me. Storm. In my opinion, the refs wanted Gennady to win. Just look at all the rounds. Gennady wasn't even squared at all. Devon was perfectly fine, and the refs are giving Devon warnings and fouls, not even looking at Devon. Yeah, it was really strange to see how this entire match was. It was almost like literally that Devon Larratt was battling against the referees and Gennady at the same time. So I do guess when Devon Larratt did say this, if I am not mistaken, that this win meant a whole lot more, that he was able to succeed through all of this. But I will be waiting for a few more guys to be tuning in to this, because there will be some solutions, or possible solutions, suggestions to get to minimize that these type of scenarios does not happen in the near future. Marty. Well, I don't know why referees gave Devon a foul when his shoulder was square while Gennady wasn't. From what it looked like, it was almost like they were so hyper-focused on Devon Larratt, and with how the antics that he was that he is known to do at the table, that they had a lot more focus on him. So when they had the focus on Devon, Gennady capitalized on that and was trying to get as much advantage as he possibly could. But at the end of the day, Devon Larratt was just simply too strong. Devon Larratt was just simply too strong at the end of the day. I really square up and grip and shouting and moving. They still gave him warnings. So I think I read that. Storm. I really wonder what Ingen is gonna say about this. If he has the guts to even speak about it. Usually I don't care about the refs because I know how hard it is to keep track of everything. But that match, yeah, a lot of mistakes were made during that match. There is no denying about that. Because they were, as I said previously, they were so hyper-focused on Devon Larratt that they completely forgot about everything else, as from what it looked like to me. Because I do remember, and if anybody did see the rules meetings video, please feel free to leave it in the chat and I will have a look at it. But with how they did say that it was gonna be strict, but in that particular match, it was almost like they were being too strict on one athlete than the other. I don't know. All of the other matches that I did see, not a whole lot of mistakes were made. I mean, you can argue with the match with Ernesto Gasparini versus Michael Todd. But in this instance, it was almost one-sided. Was Devon targeted? Is that a joke or something? I was thinking, what should I be picking for a clickbaity title that will garner a lot of people to tune in to this live stream? So that is the entire reason why I chose that particular title. He's a PSD. For let's see. How was the reffing? Fine when it clearly wasn't. When the match gets released, everyone will see that it wasn't. Maybe. But in this instance, we needed to have more clearer indications with the rules. Because, by the way, guys, I don't know if you have noticed this, but when I'm going... let's see. To their website, as you can see, I've been clicking on the rules page, and I can't find the rules here. Because I have noticed that they are changing up the rules every single time. But at least to me, they should be having a PDF file with the East versus West rules, so even newcomers can get the proper understanding on what type of rules are gonna be implemented in the future East versus West events. And if they are doing that, the misunderstandings and all of that will probably decrease in the near future. But that is just an observation of mine. So if you have any thoughts, please feel free to leave it in the chat. Now let's see. Probably more. 13 people watching and 10 likes. So, right, this is really, really good odds. If you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this live stream to over 25 likes. So when you're doing that, it might be a small step for you, but it's a very big step for me, because it will be pushed in the algorithm, and YouTube will see that it has some engagement to this live stream, and more people will then tune in to be a part of this really awesome community. Alright, now let's see. I'm gonna be taking the chat so I can see it. Let's see what the people are writing. How far away is Elin Janneheim from Malin and Fia Reisek? I always wondered why she never got the chance in East versus West. If I'm gonna be honest, Elin Janneheim with the proper training can beat both of them. And I'm not even exaggerating when I'm saying this. Because Elin has wins over Fia Reisek in multiple occasions, both on the left arm and on the right arm. So in this, it will be very interesting to see how Elin is capable of dealing with the current power level that Malin and Fia is bringing. It might be a very difficult match, but it's a match that I do believe that Elin has the capability to pull it off. And that is why I believe that is a necessity that Malin and Fia is going up against Elin Janneheim. Because I also would like to see Elin Janneheim pull against Sara Beckman once that match is going to be happening. I don't know when, where, because that is a match that I will definitely love to see. But since Elin Janneheim is on a different path now, since she is not a big fan of Assen and Mircea, those who are running WF, and with this whole ban shenanigans that is going on, has really made her turn away from WF as a whole. So if those super matches can be arranged for example, Arm Wars, then it's a possibility for those matches to happen. Since Arm Wars is basically saying fuck you to all of the politics out there and just is going with a what is it called? And that is a good thing that Arm Wars is doing, with basically saying, I don't want anything to do with the politics, I'm just gonna be focused on being my own thing. By the way, guys, we are 13 concurrent viewers, according to my monitor here. So if you haven't spammed that like button yet, go ahead and do so right now. It's a big support for me. It might be a small step to you, but a big step for me. Oh, by the way, Arkanen. Okej, tackar för svaret. Yep. Alright. Hopefully that answered your question, Arkanei. I wanna see Malin versus Elin. Yeah. If that is arranged in Arm Wars, then it's a possibility for that match to happen. Alright, now let's see. I do believe that a few people have been coming in here. Yep. Now let's see. He needs to stop being in the public eye and then banish Sarah Beckman for setting up her own. I can't really comment too much about that. If they make a statement, then I might do a video on that, but I know too little with this for to be making any comments about that. The people that cry about England are so funny, no one else what's doing shit in or maybe. Alright. See. That's really delusional, but oh, England blocked me, so I won't support this sport anymore. Good. We won't fake fans anymore. Is there a discussion that is going on in the chat? Maybe. The 16 was pretty underwhelming. Underwhelming? In what context out of two? Are you referring to the matches? Or anything else in that fashion? Nathan, you sound fascinating. I see. Okay. I'm just gonna be shifting focus here just a little bit. Alright. Gonna be taking a look at the video of Devon Larratt where he is explaining what the Gennady story / rules / reffing. So we are gonna be taking a look at this video, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out the full video of Devon Larratt because he does give some insights of what it was like or anything else in that manner. Alright. Gotta be fixing this.
So I will say in that first round with the referees,
Is the audio good?
Right away, I was like, I can't believe what is happening here. I cannot believe this. Like, I felt as if I was being targeted specifically. Okay, I understand if I'm the one leading. Okay, but when I'm straight and there's a lot of movement on the other side, I'm getting the warnings. To me, it's just crazy. Okay, so anyways, inability to start the first round. Second round, so difficult to start. By the time they say go, I drill them, in a hook, just like I trained for, no problem. Was that a fruit or nut you were eating when talking to Coach Ray a couple weeks ago? I don't remember, buddy. I don't remember. I was eating everything last time I talked to Coach Ray. and he needs to make. So what he really needs to do is he needs to fix the rules. I'm not looking for an apology. I'm looking for an improvement in the sport. Okay. So round 2, when they finally said go, my hook training that I did for this match was the difference. Shoulder, yeah. The shoulder thing is hilarious. Yeah, frantic. Yeah, we'll get to that one too. Round 3. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, round 3. Round 3, I take him right to the pad, and I hold and bleed. I hold and bleed, make him quit. Not a lot of issue there. Round 4, I drill him one more time. So I know I'm way stronger than him. I've just come in just really immaculate shape, and I'm in the verge of foul trouble. The rules are completely being just. I've never been reffed so poorly. I'll tell you. Your job as a referee, start the match. Start the match. Okay, start the match.
So with what he was saying there, besides the obvious one that he was never been so refed so poorly, was with they were solely focused on him. Yeah, you probably was hearing that, but he did explain that the rules needed to be changed there. So in this, I would like to hear your guys' thoughts on this particular subject. The whole scenario with this was with the referee's grip. And with all of the other matches, the referee's grip was going completely fine and all of that. But as soon as it was like with Devon, and he is very known to basically like load off the go. And with that, he is basically putting a lot of pressure before the go is even started. I mean, the most famous one is with Levan Sagarashvili and all of the other matches. He likes to load a lot. And the problem that will build up with is with the time management itself, because what I will bring in WL into this, and with the rules that they had, especially when the one was occurring with the starter signal, because they had the set grip, and that is basically a more faster variant of the referee's grip. Both of the competitors just making sure that the webbing is equal, and then they are saying close the thumbs, then close their hand, go. That will also save a lot of time in that subject on its own. But the double-edged sword is that when you are changing the rules, there will always be a way to be exploiting the rules to the best of one's ability. As we did see during the match itself, Gennady was shouting shoulder, shoulder, shoulder to Devon, while he was capitalizing on getting his own shoulder as far into his winning side as humanly possible. So it basically is a double-edged sword when it comes to all of this. So, but then again, I'm gonna be going back to Devon's video, and I'm gonna be taking a look into the chat what everybody is saying.
You're not on anybody's side. You're not on my side. You're not on their side. Your job is to enforce the rules. Enforce the rules, start the match. Okay, looking for ways to foul someone is not what you're up there for. Okay, this is not your main purpose. Okay, your main purpose is to serve arm wrestling and start matches. Your shoulders. Okay, last round 5. Okay. Okay, same thing. So I'm trying to make him quit, right? Last round, I'm trying to make him quit. And listen, again, okay, show me the foul. Show me the foul. Show me the foul. I can pretty much tell when I'm fouling or not. Please show me the foul. Show me the foul. The dude is looking right at my elbow, okay? I've never been reffed so poorly in my life, okay? It can be a few different things, okay? It can be like a few things, and they're all bad. And potentially, they're very bad, okay? I think you guys can, imagine where, if you're either inept, you're biased, or something much worse. Great job on your win. Thank you, Cybersteel. I genuinely believe the words.
All right, gonna be taking a look at in the chat to see how the conversation around this is going. And we are 17 concurrent viewers and 20 likes, 18 concurrent viewers. All right, this is a really good odds with the amazing viewers that I do have in this. If you haven't already, we are 5 likes away to be getting this live stream to over 25 likes. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this live stream boosted in the algorithm, because this is a very hot topic at the moment. Was Devon being targeted? Should any rules changes be implemented? I would like to hear what you guys are saying, and please have it a bit civil in the chat. So I will not do not want to have any personal attacks on anybody. So if you don't like anybody, that is fine. But if it is not in a constructive way, please keep it to yourself. But then again, all right. With that out of the way, just gonna be seeing what people are writing. Like number 21, Mark Lewis. You should have a special medal for that, so. Right, most people just want a fair match, no matter what the outcome is. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's get back to reading the chat. Gennady shoulder literally 1 meter to touch his finger, while Devon is squared up. That is not fair. We need fairness. Yep. Despite if it was Devon or not Devon, a fairness to the grip is always required. Because if it is no fairness to the particular setup that you are using, this will continue to be exploited in many ways. As I said previously, when they were so hyper-focused on Devon because it did seem that they were not so big fan of the guy, Gennady Kvikvinia himself was capitalizing in getting the advantage that he needed to secure what he needed to have. So, and yeah, I know that Devon is not innocent in any regard, because there are clips out there where he is basically taking all of the advantage as humanly possible. But in this instance, it was just a bit extreme. With the current rule set that they do have in a much more hyper strict way, it should be implemented on both athletes, not to just have a hyper focus on one athlete. In this case, one athlete in particular, which is of course Devon himself. So what I think, as I said previously in this live stream, the solution or suggestion that East versus West can implement is the set grip. And and for those of you who are not so familiar with the set grip, it is basically like taking the webbing, making sure that they are even, not too far apart, just even like this. And then the referees is basically saying, close the thumbs. And then they're basically taking at the wrist to make sure that nobody is cupping in. And then close your hands. And from there, go. That will also save a lot of time, especially with how time-consuming the referee's grip is. I mean, the referee's grip is a part of the rule set, and it is there to stay. But when it comes to the professional format, and I do know that a lot of people are shitting on WAL these days, especially with how extreme the loose rules were in those particular tournaments. So in this one, I would say that if they are basically taking that as aspect, the set grip, I have a feeling that the time management will be a lot more better. And we might not see any more shenanigans like this in the near future, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I can fix this to start a poll. Would you like a set grip style of setup? I would like to hear what people are saying about this. Oh, by the way, we are 23 concurrent viewers and 23 likes. 50-50. We are 2 likes away to getting this live stream to over 25 likes, so this gets boosted in the algorithm. So if you haven't already, it might be a small step to you, but for me, it really helps a lot. So if you haven't already, spam that like button so we can get this live stream to over 25 likes. Your support is always highly appreciated. And it seems it has been going on a bit of a discussion in my chat. Alright, let's see if there is any millimeters can change the match in the setup. Yep. Any arm wrestler knows that the 1 single millimeter is always the style, or always the case with arm wrestling matches. Let's see what people are. Wait, is this the devil alert that is writing? If it is the real devil alert in this chat, this is really cool to have Devil Alert himself popping How are you doing, brother? Was very impressive that you were battling the referees and Gennady at the same time. You should have a big pat on the back for being able to pull that off. Yeah, it might be a fake account, and I need to check if it is him or not. It's a fake one. Fake Dev. Fake Devon. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Devalarot has a verification sign on his username. You punked me there, man. I thought it was Devon there. Shame on me. Shame on me. Let's pretend it is Devon for the sake of the comedy. Yeah. Yes, let's just pretend it is the real Devil. Glad to see the chat is civil. Yeah, I tried. Now, let's see, I think I'm gonna be sharing this to one of my moderators. So, alright. Alright, now let's see. Even though it may not be the case, it kind of seems like people think Devon could be cheating when he is winning and think that it's fair when Devon loses. Yeah, in that context, it is like a double-edged sword. Alright. Though it might not be the case. I will something of people without being who can't back anything. Is that a call out to Sloan Frankie? Fake them. He wants to say hey. Yeah, you got ratios because you will move forward in your point that our casual opinion and brains to resort to muscle. Not so civil anymore. Not so civil anymore. Just hope East versus West get a better management because it can get so much better, really. Yeah, of course it has different points that it needs to be implemented. As I suggested, maybe the set grip can cancel out the time-consuming element when it comes to the referee's grip. In that context, since basically they are trying to making sure and then putting down thumbs and all of that, this might be going into the... Oh, hello, Pelle. How are you doing? Can you tell how civil this chat is? Man, it's so civil. If you cannot tell by the sarcasm in my voice. But anyway. If that can be implemented with the set grip, it will cancel out the time-consuming element when it comes to the regular referee's grip. I mean, in regular tournaments, the referee's grip is there to stay. But when it comes to the extreme element when taking the strictness too far just because you happen to not like the other guy who is on the table pulling against another arm wrestler. And I'm not saying that the referees has a personal vendetta against Devon himself, but the actions that they had was indicating to that particular subject. So in this instance, I would like to see that they are implementing the set grip, especially when it comes to the referee's grip style of arm wrestling. But in this instance, if you can get the set grip and also have a clear rules document for anybody to be going in and see where everything is set. Because this is the official East versus West side, and there are no rules document in place. So if they just add in the updated version of the East versus West document, it will definitely create a lot more understanding with the rules set itself. Because it will take East versus West even further up, if that were to be the case. But then again, it just is my solution. Take out the regular referee's grip and get the set grip. I mean, the arm wrestlers themselves can grip up as they want, but when when both athletes can't agree, it will go to a set grip. And the set grip is basically like close your thumbs, close your hands, and then start the match from there. That will cancel out the time-consuming element and also add maybe a bit more excitement to this. Because the current rule set is currently satisfying the hardcore arm wrestlers that already know the aspect of this sport. But for the broader masses who might not be as educated with the rule set that is being used in this particular super match series, it will get really confusing for them, and it will be a big turnoff, and they will go to something else. If that makes sense in any form of capacity. Set grip with low wrist contact. The Oracle, there is space for manufacturing wins. Might be. The referee's grip. It seems like a lot of matches go directly to straps. Kinda like a waste of time. So, how do you feel about the set grip? That then they are basically getting the set grip, and it will save a lot of the time. So, could you please elaborate on that, Mark Lewis? Now let's see. And we just passed the 25 likes. Yay! Hooray, hooray! It's a big victory for this live stream. Yay! Alright, 25 concurrent viewers and 25 likes. Nice! This is really good odds so far. Really good odds. So, yeah. Gonna be checking out the chat to see what People are writing. I would still fiddle if I could in the grip. Yeah. I would like it to set grip, and if they both want the strap, let them start it. Yeah, exactly. And in that aspect, it will definitely save a lot of time. And it will also get to the type of a match that both athletes want. Seems fair enough, right? Set the grip straight to strap seems a little too loose, but if straight to ref grip, then great, totally agree. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see what people... 19 votes so far, and it's 68% voting yes. And 32% is voting no. Yeah, it's fair. Okay, now let's see. That's gonna be... We might as well go back to the Devon video where he is talking a lot more. So we might hear some more that the Devil wants to say in this particular live stream that he did. He did record this for the members first, and then he made it public.
Cheat and Devon have been burned into those refs by athletes, organizations. So these refs let pressure get to them in their decisions making. I believe that there is some truth to that. Gennadi's shoulder was so bad, it was unreal. The refs ultimately call Paul Lynn. Everyone questions when you are your own character on the table. Barry Sasha's up. So, first thing I'll say is I'm not upset at Gennadi's actions whatsoever. It's your job as an athlete to fight and try and win. Okay? I'm not upset at anything Gennadi did. I'm upset at the referees. But I believe that they've been not equipped properly. I think that they do not have the proper tools to do what they have to do. Okay, I don't have any say.
In this instance, the proper tools is with the current rules set. And also, when Devolarat was talking about the fouls or supposed fouls that he was getting, it should be as with because they didn't have any steady fouls cameras that were with the elbow pads and pin pads and all of that. I'm just gonna be checking if I can find that one. Let's see if I can find a good photo here that basically is summarize my point. I mean, let's take this for example. For the referees' jobs to make it a lot simpler, it should be like a camera, like literally right there. Because then they have some clear views of this. And also if there is a camera over there, they have a clear view on the elbow pad here. Because why that is the case is now let's see. It's gonna be fixing up so I can find that again. Now let's see. Where was that photo that I did find of? Ah, here we go. With this, since the referees is was looking right there. Because it was him that did call the foul of on Devon Larratt. Shoulder was above the table, so there was no declining humerus. So if they were just to implement a camera there and one camera here, it would take away a whole lot more doubts and just take them and just throw them out the window. Then they could just focus on the replays on those particular cameras. I mean, Slaughter or PAL was big users of the cameras that were placed on the tables, and they were able to see if there was an actual foul or not. So maybe if they are just implementing that, then they can just review it back to have a more proper viewing of how. Then you can be for certain that a lot of the doubts that are out there, whether it was a missed call or anything like that, if they just rewind that particular footage on that particular camera, on that particular angle, it would definitely be helpful for the referees to have a more clearer understanding on that particular part. If that makes sense? Write in the chat what you are thinking about what I just said as of now. Right, just gonna be shifting back so we can see what Mr. Devon was saying further into this.
Over rules or anything like that. But I can make public suggestions, and hopefully maybe people listen to me. And I know that people always think that I'm self-serving and think that I'm doing this for myself and all that kind of great stuff. But I'll put this once again out there into the fold and maybe hope that something sticks. As it was said earlier, what's up, Gustav? As it was said earlier, rules have to work. Okay, what are we trying to do? We're trying to see pins. We're trying to see action. We're trying to see, setups be quicker. In my opinion, the best to do it so far have been WAL. The WAF is terrible. Okay, the problem is with one of the largest problems with the rules to the sport is the referee's grip. The referee's grip leads to horrible TV, leads to horrible fan experience, leads to horrible arm wrestling experience because of the feared ineptitude of the referee. Okay, no one trusts the referee, and athletes have a tendency to try and get away with things. This is a constant balance and battle.
Exactly. That is a really good point by Devon Larratt to be saying to that. With the rules that are, athletes are trying their best to get away with as much advantage as they can, especially with the strictness or fairness of the referee's grip, because if they can just implement some more viewer-friendly type of rule set that is not as far off from the traditional rule set, we might see some improvements in the game of arm wrestling, if that makes sense. That's it. 20 concurrent viewers and 29 likes. Oh yeah. I have the greatest audience in the world. Literally the greatest audience in the world. So, if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this boosted in the algorithm. The support that you guys are giving is always highly appreciated. I know there are some live streaming giants out there in the name of Aussie Arm Wrestler, Pradeep, Ryan Bowen, and all of that. So the support that you guys are giving me, highly appreciated. Really, really highly appreciated. So, yeah. Just gonna be checky with the chat if I have it available here. Alright, let's see what people are saying. You are right, if the angles were straight, it would have taken away a lot of doubts from the audience at home, no question. Yeah, exactly. Remove the pin pads and replace with strings for better visual overview. That is a very good point there. That is a very good point. Because then you can clearly see if the wrist hand has passed the plane of the pin pad itself. That will also take away further doubts if they were an actual pin or not. Especially since the infamous one with Paul Lin and Sasha Andreev, where Paul Lin was basically holding like that for 5-10 seconds. I don't know exactly how long he was basically holding him in there. Let's see, that lump has gotten bigger. Which lump are you preferring to or referring to? Yes, pads have no resolution in the reference. Problem with that is that a lot of athletes have shorter arms and won't hit their hand even to reach the pen. Our athletes are getting away with whatever they can, or if it's just Devon's matches. Yeah, that is not only the lump of Devon's bicep. Yeah, it's probably getting bigger and bigger every single day. And probably that lump on Devon's bicep will get more ready for Devon. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's see. Out of tune. Problem with that is a lot of yeah. Devon is the king of chaos, obviously. He is the Joker who loves the chaos. That's why he gets away with things. Yeah. Exactly. Let's see. Edgar. Actually, almost every champion now did a little cheat, but Devon is the loudest. Yeah, that reminds me of a saying that is with this subject. Well, let's see what that. Those who are the loudest makes the most noise, or anything in that regard. I gotta get back to work. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks to SwedenArmwrestling. I enjoyed this stream. Thank you very much for your support, Mark Lewis. And you are always welcome back to have more fun discussions. So see you later, Mark Lewis. Or as we are in Sweden are saying, ha det så bra. Hej då. Hoppas du får en trevlig dag. Alright, let's see. There's no match I can think of that takes so long to start than Devon's matches. Yeah, it's a kind of a give or take when it comes to Devon's matches. Because he is fighting banned people that leaves the stream early. Nah, here there are no bannings. In SwedenArmwrestlingTelevision, there are no bannings at all. None. I don't believe in bannings and all of that. Those who invented it with the bannings and all of that, they are just stupid. People who ban people, it is just stupid. At least in sport instances, unless you have taken actual steroids and getting caught on a tested event. The threat of bannings is just not a big fan of that. But then again, it's just me. Right, I'm just gonna be seeing how many. 73% is saying that they would love to have a set grip, and 27% is saying they will not have a set grip. Right, 18 concurrent viewers and 31 likes. Really good odds. So, if you haven't already, for those of you who are new to this, be sure to spam that like button so we can get this boosted even further in the algorithm. Because the YouTube algorithm have a tendency to see if one stream has a lot more engagement, a lot more people can tune in to be a part of this amazing community. So, leaving a like on this stream might be a small thing to you, but for me it is a big step. So if you haven't already, be sure to spam that like button. So alright, can we talk about the Swedes for a second? Prata om Sverige. Ska vi prata om Sverige nu? So we are gonna be talking about the Swedes. Because I like fish, like hearing. I don't get the idea of letting fish rot in a can for years and then eat it. Yeah, it is actually a Swedish tradition with a fish called surströmming. And it is like a traditional meal that they are eating in a specific time. I don't know exactly when that they are eating it, but somewhere around the summer. So it's always fun to see the gagging of non-Swedes that are trying to taste or trying out the surströmming for the first time. Because when they are feeling the sensation of the surströmming, the gagging noises that they are making afterwards is just really funny. Really funny in so many regards. Seaman Fula. Let's listen to what the Devon says next. Yeah, well, we can see what he is saying next. Alright. Now let's go back to see what Devon himself has more to say.
And that's why referees grip, things where there's actually any real truth to a referee's grip, there's always foul. It's gold medal match. Wow, foul. It's terrible. Straight up biased. Brian Duffy, Andrew Bell, Risto has moved back up the ranking. Next time they foul you, just scream, "I know my rights." Yeah, the refs kept punishing you while being lenient to Gennady. If you ever find yourself in a fair fight, your tactics suck. Tim Fricky, hey buddy. I find it funny how they spend 20 minutes to try and get a fair start. Let that miss start happen in the last round. Exactly. What was that last start? Whatever. It was like the only match that we actually had. Yeah, and I haven't even talked about the final round. Devon is so strong right now. He didn't feel his kicks that Gennady gave him. William Hall straight through Swan. Tim Fricky, damn, I missed a lot. How challenging was
He's
Gennady compared?
basically just reading what people are writing in the chat. So not a whole lot of more context to what was happening. So, but to summarize this stream with the current set, in order to make this particular subject a whole lot worthwhile, if that makes sense, if they can just replace the referee's grip with the set grip and have a clear rule set available on their website, so everybody who is not so keen with the rules and all of that can just go back and listen or read the rules as it's being updated every single event. And if they can just bolt down cameras on each side of the arm wrestling table, it will basically take away any doubts with what the fouls were there or what fouls wasn't there. So yeah, I do believe it is a great way to end this stream. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say about this particular subject, and I think most of you are needing to get, or I think most of you are wanting to do something else with your time than listening to a Swede talking to all of you guys. Inte idag, Devon's Swedish for daddy move. Inte idag, snorunge. Not today, punk. You need to have a member competition. The winner gets a box of surströmming. That will be so funny. I will have that into consideration, Pelle. Maybe I should give away. What will happen to those referees? They will probably be still at East versus West. But then again, I don't know what the future will uphold, so we just have to wait to see about that. But I think I've said everything I wanted to say on this particular live stream. So hopefully this live stream have been to your liking, and we will see you in the next live stream that will be happening. So if you haven't already, leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, share this live stream around so a lot more people can tune in and be a part of this amazing community. And if you want to support SCTV even further, I have my merch that is linked in the video description down below. So a lot more. So if you want to support SCTV, you can always go there and buy the merch directly. So give us a room to vent our nonsense. Yeah, it was almost like a collective therapy for a lot of you guys out there. So Philwood UK is in the chat. Hope that you're doing well, buddy. I was just about to end this live stream, but then I saw you pop up in the middle of this. So probably will link the product there with, yeah, therapeutic. I go around my day now. Hope that you're doing well, Philwood UK. And if, by the way, if you wanted to support SCTV by buying a membership, you could also do that. Because with the monthly support that you are giving me, you are giving me a lot more financial freedom in order to go to these different tournaments that I usually are not having not much funding to do. So if you haven't, if you want to support me, that option is also available to all of you. So yeah, I might as well not drag this any further than it already has. So have a nice day. Stay safe. Don't be a surpuppa. Keep being awesome. Take care. And you guys are simply amazing. Each and every single one of you. Thank you very much for being a part of the community of Sweden Arm Wrestling Television. Thank you, guys.